What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data Dash, and today is August 14th of 2017. So as you all know, if you watch my channel by now, you probably know that I love getting feedback in the comments below on my videos and in my live streams about what coin or token I should cover next. And in the world awash with ICOs, it has become obviously clear that you all want me to cover these. However, there has been one that has been extensively requested over the past week, and it's been like growing in the comments. I've been seeing it like, Nicholas, cover Pillar, cover Pillar, cover Pillar. We want to hear about Pillar. What do you think about Pillar? Should I buy Pillar? You know, there's been like, I don't mean to be like overexcited about it, but you all have really been anticipated about this project, or at least interested in me covering it. And I can see why. The price action is showing that there's some serious optimism in this, especially with the ICO market going up. That being said, I want to cover about the team, the tech, what the objective of Pillar is, and everything about this token. That being said, as always, we've got to start off with the numbers. So let's jump right into it, folks. So right now we can see that an average Pillar token sitting a little bit under 14 cents. We've got a nice, steady market cap for a new upcoming ICO, sitting around almost $76 million. They raised a lot of money in their ICO. They did a very nice job. They've got pretty steady volume even in this kind of hot ICO market. You can see it's kind of ramping back to where it was a few days ago, but I'd like to see a little more volume. But then again, they need to get on exchanges like Bittrex to really see that. We'll look at the exchanges in just a sec where you can buy this. The circulating supply is 560 million out of the total supply of 800 million. So close to the total supply, which I like, and I hope they keep it relatively close to there to really give viability to this ICO's valuation and let it continue to grow over time. But that being said, the one thing that does limit this coin, I'm just going to say, seeing as we're on CoinMarketCap, is the exchanges it's on. It's on Ether Delta, Cryptopia, and that's pretty much it. They've got BTC as well, but you can see the volume just drops down after Ether Delta. Ether Delta has kind of become this new platform where a lot of ICOs go on to at the first portion of their lifespan rather than going straight to Bittrex. But that all being said, that's a topic for another time. I hope they do get onto Bittrex and a few of their exchanges. And if you all have any information on whether or not they're going to get onto new exchanges soon, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. So anyways, I pushed it off long enough. Let's jump right into Pillar. So what is Pillar? What's it objectively trying to accomplish? I'll kind of go off by starting off on the philosophy behind it, because I think that's an important segue into the tech and what they're really objectively trying to do. Evan Siegel, who is the leader of the project for Pillar, has talked about the whole concept being about changing one thing. It's this right here. On our phones, which is a gateway to the internet and the web of all things, we continuously download dozens, if not hundreds, of mobile apps throughout our life. I can tell you hundreds of apps that I've used for e-commerce, for social media, for entertainment, etc., that I've had to input my information time and time again to thousands of different companies. And I don't know where that data's gone. I don't know if it's in the hands of third parties. I don't know if it's in the hands of my government. I don't even know if I actually truly have that sense of privacy. I can pretty much guarantee I don't. I know someone out there probably has my information. Now, it might be secure. It might just be for advertising, whatever it may be. And maybe a government's just using it to watch out for terrorism. I don't care what it is. That being said, I'm one of those people who likes to have a sense of privacy. And I think in this age of the internet, that's becoming more and more demanded. And that being said, the Pillar project is here to fix that. It's here to say you shouldn't have to provide your information to thousands of different companies. Your privacy shouldn't be a violation when you want to use the World Wide Web and its applications. And overall, everything should be tied to you in a tailored way, and it should be a beautiful all-in-one solution to the web. Now, how do you get all that in one product? That's exactly what the Pillar project is trying to achieve. And it's a very ambitious project. We have to be fair in that regard. But that being said, if they can deliver on their promises and really bring this to life, not only will the Pillar platform be massive, the Pillar token that's tied with it will become extremely valuable. So, that being said, let's scroll down the website here. I would also say real quick before we do that, watch this video if you haven't. Go to their website. You should pause my video. Go watch their video and it'll explain it very well. They did a really nice little animated video that demonstrates the Pillar platform and what they're trying to achieve. So they've got some really cool project goals that really help kind of instill this. So, like I said, they want to build a all-in-one solution. So they want to build the best crypto wallet in the world. Okay. So whereas wallets, for example, I could give you one for like Coin. I always use Coin for a lot of examples, but Coin, for example, has two features. It has transactions for Coin in its wallet, and then you mostly have where you can go and register for contracts and do the decentralized cloud storage. Just kind of a generic wallet. It's not something that the average Joe would really want to use. Pillar is trying to build that wallet. They want to build something, an open source framework that can really get people excited about using it. And then you can, it's not exactly just a wallet as well. That's the one thing that I'm really trying to instill here is it's not just like okay, I make transactions on here. No, this is the platform you are going to use to access the web of things. It is going to have all your applications. It's going to have all your websites or, web-based applications that allow you to use your data the way you want it to. And that's another thing too. A lot of people have this kind of fear of privacy when they're on the web. We were talking about it earlier. And I think it's a very justifiable fear in this day and age of data collection. As someone who does, I guess not per se as a career, but as someone who's very interested in machine learning and data science, I understand that data is more at risk and your privacy is more at risk nowadays than ever before. You just might not see it. If you see it through the advertisements on Amazon where they happen to just provide that product you were searching about the other day, that's a perfect example. Custom tailored advertising, shopping, you name it. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry and it is encroaching on our privacy in some ways. So what they want to do in the Pillar project is keep it secure on the blockchain and all in one place. Instead of giving it to 1,000 different companies that are centralized and doing whatever they want with your information, they want to bring it to the decentralized blockchain, and they want to bring what's known as atomic ownership. Now, what is that? Atomic ownership, instead of having your information in dozens of companies, is in one central place on the Pillar blockchain, and it is encrypted and secured through the blockchain. So no one can get access to it. Anyone who's using it for applications can't just simply collect your data and know, what you browse, what you do. It's all simply secure on the blockchain, and you get to choose who owns and controls the information about yourself. Pretty much the assets of your information. And I think that's extremely powerful. If you want someone to have access to that, you can give them permission to it. But it's this whole kind of concept of, building that level of trust with the platforms that you use. And I think that Pillar is really trying to bring that home. And I think that's a really positive note. And like I've been saying, this wallet is not going to be a wallet where you make just simple transactions. The Pillar project wants to replace all apps and services. It wants to utilize things like smart contracts and build applications on the Pillar wallet that you can use to build a platform that you want. There's some really cool concept photos you should look up. They have some videos as well if you dig into it. And you can see they have these very beautiful all-in-one page kind of displays that you could have across a screen, or you could put onto possibly, hopefully, a mobile phone in the future. And I think that it's though it's still in a kind of an idea concept phase, I think that this is extremely powerful. I've always said, why can't I get all my applications in one place? Oh, it's because they're all, centralized applications, and they all got their own corporate interests. If you could have it all on one platform, this is going to be really powerful. It, like I said, ambitious, and it is early on, so there is a lot of risk tied with the project. That being said, I think that this is a really cool concept, folks. So, you can go down, you can continue to read. I'm going to actually look a little bit at the team here on the About page. And we've got David Siegel, who's the co-founder and CEO. There's a lot of great interviews with him online that you can definitely go check out. But the thing is, a lot of these, I think the tabs don't really have the LinkedIn accounts with them. That all being said, I will tell you all, I looked through this team pretty extensively. And man, if y'all can't tell, they've got a massive team of entrepreneurs, advisors, legal advisors, developers, marketers. I mean, they've got people from every walk of career, and it's just amazing to see how big this team is. And you want to know the great thing is, guys, I was watching, I think it was this YouTuber, Austin. I think he was on one of my streams before. I can't think of his full name now, I apologize, I'm terrible with names, but he was doing a video covering this, and he said supposedly they're not directly getting paid to be part of the project. They have Pillar tokens, and the thing about that I love is it's kind of like getting shares in a company. It's like, if they don't make this project work, it's not going to be worth anything. Those Pillar tokens they have aren't going to be worth much if they can't really deliver on their promise on this. So they've got a team that's ready and anticipated to make this real. And one of the people I was just going to show you that I could find on LinkedIn, and this is very nitpicked out of the huge team, was Kurt McMaster, who's one of the advisors for the Pillar Project. And you can see he's got some great statistics on him. He's personally raised in excess of $200 million through seed funding and venture capital. And I think that this is these are the kind of people you want on your team. He's like working on a company that's working with autonomous vehicles. He's previously been founders of multiple companies, and as of course, like I stated, he's a part of the Pillar Project and helped them successfully raise over $30 million in their ICO. So, folks, I think that it's an ambitious project. It is a very ambitious concept. It's something that might be a little hard to visualize, which why I recommend you go check out some of the videos they have online of the concept interface. They actually have a contest going on if you'd like to participate. It's not over till September, where they're working on the wallet design for how Pillar should look, how it should be interacted with, and there's a pretty good amount of ether on the line if you guys want to participate in it. Though it is a pretty extensive project and you got to put some work into it, and I'm assuming there's a lot of competition. But that being said, it's cool to see they're drawing in competition to the community to help build this platform to be so user friendly that you can't help but use it. I can't wait to try the Pillar project. And a last note as well. As we move towards using the platform, what gives the token its value? Well, there's a lot of things you can do on the Pillar platform, and that's what's going to give the Pillar token its use. The Pillar platform, whenever it comes to using monetization or expenses, the Pillar token has to be used as a means of exchange, and I think that's only fair. If they can really build a platform on the web that could do pretty much everything, or at least bring everything into one central area and guarantee my privacy, I'm fine using the Pillar token, and I would be happy to support the project and use it as a means of exchange and give it value. So that's to kind of answer the general question, but I bet there's some people who could look a little more in-depth into why that Pillar token is going to be valued. That all being said, folks, I gotta say, on a conceptual basis, this is one of the few ICOs I feel confident with. I feel like the team is there. This isn't just a team of 2 or 3 individuals trying to, come up with something. I think this is a very well-scaled team. I think they've got a lot behind their backs in the sense of experience. And I think that, we're really early on in this ICO's phase, folks. This could go a lot higher. If they really start showing some early alpha testing of the technology and in work and actually functioning, I think that this could be big. We've just got to wait and see. That all being said, you can get this on some exchanges. I'd love to hear what you all think. Please leave a comment down below if you're optimistic or if you're negative and critical. And I want to hear what you all want to see covered in the next video. I know you guys send in a lot of requests. I don't always get back to them, but I'd definitely love to hear back from you all. So if y'all can give me some feedback in the comments below, I would appreciate it. But until then, I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.